Hi, Steve again, here at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington. Earlier this week, I spoke at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Space Summit on the work that FAA employees are doing to help unleash the power of commercial space transportation. Over the past decade, we've seen $25 billion invested in about 500 space companies, most of which are American. Those dollars are fueling commercial ventures that could be right out of a science fiction book: space travel and tourism, satellite servicing, orbital debris removal, well, the list goes on. And next year, we expect to issue more than 50 launch and reentry licenses. That's an average of one launch or reentry a week. Modernizing and simplifying the way that we regulate and license commercial space operations will allow all of these novel operations to be done more affordably and efficiently while keeping the focus on our North Star, safety. One successful example of how we're modernizing safety is our Space Data Integrator concept, or SDI. SDI is the first of several new capabilities that uses data to more efficiently integrate real-time launch operations with ongoing aviation operations in the National Airspace System. This will eventually lead to what we call dynamic, yet safe, deconfliction of space vehicles and commercial airliners. Now, ideally, all of this space innovation will inspire America's youth to become the next generation of aviation professionals. Their generation has a front row seat to spectacles like the dashboard camera from a Tesla Roadster that Elon Musk launched atop his Falcon Heavy test rocket, or the massive SpaceX rocket boosters sticking a landing after delivering upper stages to orbit. Beth Moses floating free in Spaceship Two as the first woman to make a commercial space flight, or the Stratolauncher, the world's largest aircraft, taking to the skies on its first flight. The work that you're doing to enable safe innovation in this amazing industry is key to encouraging that new generation of aviation enthusiasts, and I thank you for that. Please keep up the great work. Well, that's all for today. I'll see you again next week.